All right, Coach, Louisville gets the win tonight. 88-70 was the final. I think we could probably both sit here and feel like that score doesn't reflect the way Virginia Tech played for 3 quarters in this game. It was one of the better 3 quarters anyway that we've seen the Hokies play in a good stretch of time.
It was scrappy. I thought we did a really good job of coming out and kind of mixing up the defenses and keeping them off balance a little bit. And we made some shots early on and kept us in the game. And we didn't always play smart. We were playing hard. And I thought we did a really good job going into the 4th quarter, down 2 points without Reagan. I was very proud of the kids. But then in the 4th quarter, I thought we lost our minds, so to speak. When we stopped playing together, we had a few selfish moments. And what I mean by that, a lot of times people think in basketball, selfishness is just, jacking up a shot. I thought we were just so worried about our own self on the defensive end that we didn't cover for anyone else, and we let them get loose in the corner. And, when you let Asia Durr and Moore get loose in the corner, they're going to make you pay for it. And they did. I think they went 5 for 6 from the 3 in the 4th quarter to stretch the lead out. And you were right. The score is not indicative of the game. They just really stretched it out in the 4th quarter. I thought we played hard up until the 4th quarter. I thought we just ran out of gas. We ran out of gas, and obviously mixing and matching, playing kids, different positions, and Reagan's our security blanket. And having her out there means the world to us, and not having her out there for 40 minutes against one of the top teams in the country, you're going to have some moments, and we had our moments in the 4th quarter.
All right, so again, you talked about that 4th quarter, 12-14 from Louisville in that 4th quarter. That's just lights out offense, and some of that's Virginia Tech, and some of that's Louisville just being really good at knocking down shots. I do want to go back to the first 3 quarters. You talked about mixing up defenses, and that was good for Virginia Tech. I don't know if you would think the offense was overwhelming in this game by any stretch, but clearly good enough to hang with a Louisville team. What did you like on the offensive side for the first 3 quarters?
Well, we made shots. we moved the ball. Jeanette was really good. Did a good job of getting transition going. Got some easy baskets in transition. I thought she got hit a couple times on some of those baskets, but I thought that the defense led to some of our offense. We were a little bit stagnant when we got in the half-court set. They were doing a good job of playing off of Jeanette, face guarding Kendall, so it kind of made our offense disjointed a little bit because we couldn't really get the flow that we really wanted to because they always had someone in the lane, and we couldn't really reverse the ball with Kendall a lot. But they did a good job in that. But I thought we were successful when we were getting out on the break and getting some easy opportunities. We made some shots, and it just kept us in the game, and I was proud of that.
All right, so certainly not putting anything on Reagan McGarrity's shoulders or taking anything off of anybody else's shoulders, but just give us a sense on the pressure that it puts on you as a coach to mix and match, the pressure that it puts on the team when she can't go, because it was clear tonight, especially the size of Louisville in this game was overwhelming for Virginia Tech, trying to play at times basically 4.5 guards with Sydney Cook out there.
One time in the 4th quarter, they were we decided to go man just because we were trying to speed up the tempo a little bit, put some pressure on the ball, and the kids kept coming over and they were like, well, who do I have? Who do I have? And we kind of figured it out, and I think Kendall was going to be guarding Walton, who was their center, and so we can't do that. So we have to go, and we're going to have to play zone. And that's why we had to really just sit back, and we really couldn't put pressure on the ball. But it does, it puts a lot of pressure on you when you don't have your security blanket, the kid who really anchors your defense. Reagan would have done a really good job of cleaning up some of the mishaps we would have had, rebounds, defensive, and just having another offensive threat. And, I thought our kids did a good job of doing what they had to do in her absence. But after a while, it takes a toll on you. And we just couldn't get going, and we were tired in the 4th quarter. And give credit to Louisville, they just really came out and took it to us in the 4th quarter. Thought they were a little bit fresher, and our kids were a little bit tired.
And it allowed Louisville to really run the court pretty effectively. Their transition offense happens in about a half a second, and if you're not ready to get back on defense, they're going to expose you early.
We had about 3 or 4 plays where Jeanette went inside, and we've been talking to Jeanette about making sure she gets back on defense. I think one time was her fault. I think another time she went in and we didn't have somebody rotating back. A couple other times it was just an opportunity that we were just out of position and they got a steal, and they got an easy layup. I think it wasn't the turning point, but it was a very important play of the game is when I think we got a steal here and gave it up to Vanessa. She misses a layup, and they get an opportunity to go back down the court and they get a wide open layup, and just changes the whole complexion of the game, and we have to make plays like that in order for us to win games like this.
Again, 3 quarters, pretty quality basketball for Virginia Tech, and I think, as we said all week, Louisville is 6th in the ACC, doesn't feel like a 6th place team. I'll leave you on this one, non-basketball related question. Just nice to play in the Play for K game, supporting the KL Cancer Foundation. You got the pink on, I got the pink on, your first one here at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it is. It's always a wonderful opportunity for us to just take this time for awareness for cancer. It's a nasty disease. I think that it affects each and every American. Well, any human in the world. We all have someone who has really gone through this situation, and just to bring awareness for it. Hopefully, in my lifetime, your lifetime, we'll have a cure for it. But the only way you have a cure for it is we continue to bring awareness to it and have donations that goes to this thing. Ever since the Play for K, Jimmy Valvano, and things that they've done, I think that we're making strides, and anything we can do to help while we're out here playing a game, I think it's a plus. And, having the pink on, it's not a fashion statement. I know a lot of the girls like the pink. It's something a little bit different, but it's really about bringing awareness to this nasty disease that I think that we'll kick soon. I just hope it's in my lifetime.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Andrew, I'll leave you with this. I'm very proud of the kids. Just being a man down, being the last 2 games in particular, I thought we played hard. And that's the fight that I want to see in these kids, because I think we'll turn it around. We really will. We'll turn it around, and we went through the gauntlet. We still have another game. We have a top 15 team in the country, or 16 or 17, wherever they are, on their home floor during this emotional week. Playing for K. We talk about playing for K. K. Yao was the head coach at NC State. But the kids are fighting. They're fighting hard, and I really love their attitude the last 2 days in practice. And coming off the Georgia Tech loss and coming off of this Louisville loss, I like their attitude, and I just feel it's going to turn around here very soon.
On to the Wolfpack on Sunday. Coach, thanks once again.
Thank you very much, Andrew.